right, ladies, welcome. Hi. We're going to start out with some squat and reach. Oh, good afternoon, evening, wherever you are in your life. Oh. I'm Coach Jamie. I coach primarily here at the Roseville Gym in Kaya. So welcome to all my live stream ladies. I've got a whole gym full of people here. So if I walk off the screen, don't freak out. I'm still here. You'll definitely still hear me. My mouth generally doesn't stop moving. If you've listened to any of my live streams, you're real sick of me by now. Reach all the way up and through, sitting way back into that squat. Press back into those heels. Getting nice and low wherever your mobility allows. Sitting back into it, making sure light through the toes. And we're going to take that reach over to the side. Opening up into that side body. Nice job. If you're just hopping onto the live stream right now, I see at least one person just joined. A light to medium set of dumbbells and or a resistance band, one of those long ones with the handles, will do you just fine in terms of weights. A jump rope if you have it, or you can just mimic that jump. And we're going to take it all the way to the side of the mat. Come on down into inchworms. Reach down to those toes. Walk it out all the way to your perfect plank. Drop down into a balanced push-up, pressing all the way up and through, and then walking all the way back up to that standing position. Beautiful. Make sure when you come down into that plank, we're locking those shoulders right over those wrists, tightening into that perfect form. Before you lower those knees down, maintain that nice tight core, shoulders to hips perfectly in line, all the way down into that push-up. Lift those knees up and come all the way through your stretch. Nice job. Really stretching through the back of those legs, rolling those shoulders away from the ears, elbows back at 45 degrees. They should be pointing back towards the room, the back of the room, or whatever's behind you. Press all the way through it and come all the way back up to standing. We're going to open up those hips, but a standing version this time, pressing back into those heels, finding our balance right through the middle, belly button into spine, shoulders locked down and away from the ears, rib cage comes in nice and tight. You can put a hand on your belly button to help with that balance, or if you want to grab onto a wall or something nearby so you can really stretch out into that hip and thigh, whatever works best for you. Woo. Anybody else's booty sore from yesterday? Like, oh, I'm feeling that. Nice job. One more on each side. And we're going to take it into windmills. Nice wide stance, arms out. Pressing that booty back. Just that light bend in the knees as we reach all the way through. Bringing that torso down towards your thigh. Really twist through that body. Nose to knee. Starting to warm up a little bit. Speed up those movements. Really reach for it all the way through. Nice job. One more on each side. Even her out. And we're going to open up that chest. Just a quick stretch through that upper body. before we bring it back down to the ground. Give me some bicycle crunches. We're twisting through the body, extending that heel out, nice and slow, working on that range of motion as we warm the body up. Bring that shoulder up off the ground, trying not to curl through that neck at all. We're lifting through the core, bringing that shoulder blade up and kicking that heel out, trying to keep it nice and low to the ground. Nice job, ladies. Just a couple more of these. And plant those heels down, full sit-ups. Bring it all the way up. Jab, jab, and all the way back down. Up, punch it out. Bring it back down to the ground. Use that punch as a stretch. Rotating, opening up those shoulder blades. Finish out that last one and flip it over. Cardio party. We are on to mountain climbers. Bring those knees in. 30 seconds. Come on. Keep that booty down nice and low. Bring that knee up as close to your chest as you can. And time. Stretch it back and up into downward dog. Pedal out those feet. Roll through those shoulders. Take a nice deep breath and go ahead and walk all the way back through like the end of an inchworm. Back up to standing. Nice job, ladies. Go ahead and grab a quick drink of water. Keep those feet moving. Maybe a little lap around your mat. And we are going to get started on AMRAP City. All right. So for our first set, you're going to need a jump rope. And that's it. That's all you need. Just never a good sign when going into an AMRAP. Don't worry, it's not that bad. You have 20 skips or 10 double unders. All depends on your personal preference and skill level. Followed by 10 ball ups. Down on the ground, we're finding that hollow hold where our hands are out, our toes are hovering, and then we come all the way up into that ball. Extend it out and bring it all the way back through. You can modify that and make it single leg hugs, keeping that foot on the floor if you need to, but really challenge yourself to find either a V-up or something that's really gonna hold that tension the whole time. Then, so okay, 20 jump ropes or 10 double unders, 10 ball ups, and then you've got 10 plank leg lifts. So in that plank position, we're lifting 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. If you can lift both legs off the ground, you can do 10 of them just straight. That's up to you. So you've got 20, 10, and 10. Jump ropes, ball up, plank leg lift, 2 equals 1. Ready? Let's go. Once you finish those leg lifts, you're right back into that jump rope. Nice job. All the way down to the ground for those ball ups. Squeeze as tight as you can at the top. Pull it in, balance it back out. Your goal here is that you never come all the way to the floor. right into the next. Jump from exercise to exercise to get all the way through the set. Take a quick break after the leg lifts if you need it. Otherwise, we're jumping right back in. AMRAP stands for as many reps as possible. Challenge yourself to really squeeze as much as you can into this short period of time. We're already almost halfway there. So, I was on Amazon shopping, shocking, and found these little handles. They're just jump rope handles with a little, like a piece of jump rope and a little weighted ball at the end. And so you can use it to jump rope without having to worry about getting tangled up in your rope. You just hold it down and swing the little, I don't know, nunchucks around. I thought it was pretty awesome. And I guess you can use them too for double unders. You just have to be really fast in your wrist motion. Whew. Woo. Remember, we're working in 10s. 20 jump rope or 10 double unders, 10 ball ups, and 10 of those leg lifts. 2 equals 1. Bring that booty down nice and low. You don't have to lift that heel up very high to get that extra booty work in these planks. And if you prefer to come down on your elbows, that's totally fine too. Nice job, ladies. You've got 20 more seconds. Work all the way through to the end of this set. Woo! Yes, bring that booty down. You got it. Amazing. Yes. Squeeze all the way through it. Breathe out as you exert force. 3, 2, and 1. Come on up, shake it out. Quick drink of water, lap around your mat. We are moving on. Second AMRAP. You have a set of 6 side shuffle to burpee. Yay! And then 10 squat lunge combo. Squat lunge. It's like big stuff. So, side shuffle, down, all the way to the ground for that burpee. You always have that option to step it instead of jump it. And if you're coming to the top, just squeeze up into that calf raise. But definitely make sure you're getting that full extension all the way through the top, okay? So it'll be side shuffle, burpee, side shuffle, burpee. 2 equals 1, sorry. 6 of those bad boys. Then, woo, then you've got, what did I say, 10 squat lunge combo. Squat, lunge, lunge, all the way to the top. Squat, stay down, lunge, lunge, all the way to the top. Same thing, just kind of a 2 equals 1, 3 equals 1 deal. All right, ladies, ready? Just those 2. Let's go. I want to hear that clap all the way to the top. Yes. Yes. Math is hard, guys. you down to the ground on that burpee. Make sure that your chest hits. And when you come back up, you're coming back up through a perfect push-up. Whatever that means for you. If that's on your toes, awesome. If that's through your knees, awesome. Whatever it takes to keep your back nice and flat, your core engaged, and protect all of those joints. We're not doing the worm down there, ladies. Woo! That second combo is a squat, lunge, lunge. Woo! Gotta be 12, right? Woo. Woo. You have 10 total. Woo. Did I mention my booty sore from yesterday? Woo. Those Bulgarian split squats, man. Every time. All the way to the top. When you finish that squat, extend fully through that hip. Your hip flexor runs from the front all the way to the back. So a lot of the times we have pain in that upper glute, it's because our hips are tight. Fun fact of the day. Nice job. Right back to those side shuffle burpees when you finish those squats. Woo, we're only here for a little more than a minute. Keep working. Don't feel like you have to subscribe to whatever you started with. If you started out with full burpees, military press, and you get halfway through this and you're dying, make it a balance. Step it out. Take it to a box. Take it to a step. Whatever you got to do to get it done. Don't stop moving. 20 seconds. Come on. Woo. And time. Woo, that was a fun one. Grab a drink of water. I'm constantly reminded that my idea of fun is not the same as everybody else's. All right, beauties. AMRAP number 3. We are gonna work either with your resistance band or your dumbbells here. You've got a single leg deadlift. Where'd all the bands go? Oh, I'm so well prepared tonight. Single leg deadlift. If you have your dumbbells, you already know what to do. You've got 10 on each side. We're just doing a split stance unless you're really feeling like you got the swagger tonight and you want to go full lift. B stance is going to be toe right at that arch, and we're pulling down into that deadlift and back up all the way through. Okay, really pushing that butt back and squeezing all the way to the top. If you got your dumbbells, you're just holding them. Oops, really close to that leg. Okay, all right, 10 on each side. Then we move on to a crossover squat hop. Yeah, we're just gonna do dynamic squats. So wide to narrow, wide to narrow, okay? Always that option, narrow, step out to wide, step into narrow, so on and so forth. Followed by 10 of those, 2 equals 1. And then you've got a plie hold with a curl and press. If you are using your dumbbells, that's gonna be a little easier. Coming down into a nice low plie squat, curl. We're just gonna bicep curl to make way for resistance band people because that press is gonna kill you. If you have dumbbells, you're just holding that plie curl right here. Okay, press that shoulder back. Don't let those weights pull you forward. You have 10 of those. So 10 each side, single leg deadlift, 10 of that dynamic squat, and then 10 plie hold with a bicep curl. Ready? Let's go. Woo! I'm gonna use this. Nice job, ladies. Keep those shoulders right next to each other. Don't let it weight you down. Keep that core nice and tight, chest nice and proud. Squeeze that butt all the way to the top. Press down through that stable heel and squeeze until your hips are flat. That's how it works. You just squeeze until it all looks like Cindy Crawford. I'm dating myself. Does anyone in this room know who Cindy Crawford is? 10 on each side for that deadlift. Then you have 10 dynamic squat going from that wide to that narrow. Wide to narrow is 1, followed by that plie squat with 10 bicep curls. Try to keep it all in the 10s range tonight to keep it easy. When in doubt, assume it's 10. Nice job. Remember, in these split stance deadlifts, don't put any weight in that toe. It's just there for a little bit of extra balance. You want all that weight pressed into that heel. Nice job. Yes. Pop it out. Love it. Woo. Remember, in that plie squat, knees follow toes. Your toes don't have to be out to the side of the room. We're just pressing back and curling up. Weight is still in those heels. Keeping those knees back behind the toes. Sit that squat a little bit lower. Nice. You got it. Keep that shoulder back, chest up high and proud. Not letting those weights pull you into the squat. You're fighting against that pull. Woo, you only have a minute left. Ow! All the way through, ladies. Nice job. Don't stop, live streamers. I can still see you. Get it. Keep those elbows out of your body. Don't use your body to give you that cushion. Force them to work. Every time you start a new set, check in with your body. Line up your shoulders. Tighten your booty. Press that belly button in. Hips back. Got it. 10 more seconds. If you're on those deadlifts, use it to even it out. And time. Finish up whatever you're working on. Take a drink of water. We've got a whole other round. Woo. You've got a bridge hold with abductions. Ooh. So we are coming up into that bridge. and pulling those knees nice and wide. Come back in and lower that booty down. If you want to add your weight at the hip, you're more than welcome. If you happen to have a mini band, you can put it at your thighs. You've got 10 of those, followed by, flip it over, 10 leg abductions from plank. We'll work the other side. Lift, tapping that foot out for 10 total. Followed by arch up. So you'll stay from that plank position. You'll just drop it all the way down. And you've got 10 arch ups, lifting that chest and those thighs off the ground. If that bothers your lower back, just the upper body comes up. All right, beauties. You want more in that one? You can use your resistance band to hold out in front of you with tension. Ready, set, let's go. Beautiful, lift all the way up. Squeeze that booty, press down through those heels. Open up those knees, lower it down, just barely touch the ground. Lift, open, tap, repeat. Nice job. Squeeze it all the way to the top. Get that hip all the way up every time and hold it as high as you can as you open up those knees. Finish strong and flip it over. Tapping that leg out, keeping that booty down nice and low. It doesn't have to be a huge step for it to be effective. Always that option to take it from your knees and lift that leg all the way out straight, or bring it down onto your elbows, okay? Lots of modifications here. Make the workout fit your body, not the other way around. Yes, squeeze into those arch ups. Really try to hold it at the top for a beat and then lower down with control. Your goal ultimately is that those toes and fingers never touch the ground. Beautiful. It's just a reverse of those ball ups. Nice job, ladies. Right back to the top when you finish those arch ups. Woo. We're back to those glute bridges with the abduction, opening up those knees, keeping that weight in those heels. You should be able to wiggle your toes throughout that whole movement. Woo! Nice job. Breathe out as you lift up. Breathe out as you step out. Breath helps fuel motion. Nice job. Remember, 10 of everything. Don't rush through any of these movements. Really force your body to work to the top of your ability. And I guarantee you, that ability level is higher than you want it to be right now. Come on. Squeeze a little bit harder. Pull those knees a little bit further. You got it. Nice job, ladies. Yes. Belle, I'm loving the multitasking. 30 more seconds. Nice job. All the way to the end. Five more. Come on, really squeeze into whatever you're doing right now. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. All right, beauties. You got a cardio round. Yay. All right. 40 skaters, 40 plank up downs, and 40 burpees to power jacks. You can split it up however you want. You can do 10s and 4s and 35 of this and 20 of that, whatever. But you need to make, in the time I give you, 40 skaters. That's that moving curtsy lunge, hopping it and crossing behind. You can make it just a standard curtsy lunge if the hop isn't in your repertoire today. 40 plank up downs, 1 equals 1. You're welcome. Going down and up. Each one is 1, okay? From elbow to wrist. If that's not in your life today, you're gonna dead bug. On your back, coming, oops, right foot down, left foot up, right arm, left foot. Harder to say than to do. All right, then 40 burpees. And when you finish your burpee all the way down, all the way up, you know what it looks like. Instead of that jump clap at the top, you are either gonna do that power jack or star jack or a regular jack, depending on your skill level today. All right, beauties, 40 of everything. Ready? Let's go. Woo! Everybody suddenly had so many other things they could have been doing right now. Like, nice job. Skaters, 2. Burpee to power jack, 2. I already forgot the other one. Plank up downs. Woo. If you finish all of the exercises before I call time, you get to hold a plank. You're welcome. Keep that booty down on those plank up downs. If your hips are swaying majorly, widen out your stance, bring your butt down, and slow down your motion. They'll give you more support on the back end. Woo! And put more of that work into your core, which is where you want it, believe it or not. Nice job, ladies. Woo! All the way to the ground for those burpees and all the way up into that star jack. Rude. Didn't expect that rope to be there. All right, where'd my water go? Oh. Nice job, keep it moving. Take breaks where you need to, shake it out where you need to. Woo! But get it done. Modifications are always welcome. Take it down to your knees on those plank up downs. Make your burpee. Woo, on a box, on your stairs. If you're at home, you can always take it to the wall. Do your push up against the wall and then come up into that jack. You can step that jack if you need to, and you can combine any version of that modification. So if you're like, oh, I could do a star jack, but my shoulders won't let me do a push up, then cool, modify the bottom part and go hard on the top. Whatever you need to do to get the best out of your workout today. Nice job. Woo! How we doing, ladies? You're over halfway. Push it real good. Yes. Woo. This might be another case of me not knowing what fun is, but I really like these burpees. We're in October, no, we're still in September. In October, we typically do burpees for boobs. I'm hoping we will do some version of it. If you're newer to the gym, it is a fundraiser we do to raise money for breast cancer awareness. And at the end of October, we have a burpee-a-thon where everybody comes in, they get pledges for how many burpees they're gonna do in 45 minutes. And then we all just gather in the gym, or at least in the past we did, to do as many burpees as you can. And so it's really fun to think about all the different variations of burpees that you can do, right? Like adding a star jack at the end, or adding a get up, stand up, or I don't know, lots of things. Brain not functioning. Whew. But the good news is, now that you've heard me babble for 30 seconds, you only have 20 more to go. Woo! Finish out strong, ladies. Pick the thing you like the least and finish on it. It'll make the next set a lot easier. Come on. All the way through for 5 more seconds, as hard as you can. And time. Nice job. Shake it out. Roll those shoulders. Grab a drink of water. You guys rock. All right, we're moving on. We got a whole nother AMRAP. I told you it was AMRAP City. We are doing fire hydrants. If you have light dumbbells, now is a great time to grab them. They go right underneath your knee. If that bothers you, you can use a resistance band and put the handle on your foot and just hold it tight instead if you want to add resistance to this move. But we're gonna go 10 on each side, fire hydrants, keeping those hips pointed down, lifting that knee just as high as you can get it without rotating that hip up, okay? You wanna keep those hip bones facing down to the ground the whole time. Belly tight to keep the back flat. You got 10 on each side. Then you're gonna stay down there, just drop your weight, extend out into a plank. You've got 10 plank jacks. Feel free to make those plyo or head back into those taps that we did earlier, okay? 10 of those bad boys. If you're tapping 2 equals 1. Then we've got goblet rebound squats for 10. Rebound squat is come all the way down, rebound all the way up. So you're doing a pulse, but it's like at that halfway point. So get down as low as you can, find that halfway, pulse, and come all the way back up and through. That set is 1, and you have 10 of them, and that's all we'll do for now, so that without the board, you guys can keep it in your heads. All right, so we are starting with the fire hydrants, 10 on each side, plank jacks, and then those rebound squats, 10 of everything. Ready? Let's go. Nice job. Shoulders right over those wrists or elbows. Beautiful. Make sure you're keeping that body nice and tight in the middle. Don't let it sag. You're not wearing a saddle. Lift and lower with control. On these alternating side moves, don't stress out if one side is stronger or more flexible than the other. Don't try to force your body to meet its sister. You want to work with exactly what your muscles are doing right now and push just like a fraction beyond what is comfortable to do. Because I know you're all at home like, it's so comfortable to sit here and lift my knee to the side. But you want to find that balance, right? Where it's tough, but not going to hurt you. Nice job. Shoulders back, core in nice and tight on those squats. Knees follow those toes. Get as low as you can, and don't let those knees collapse in. Full extension at the top. Nice job. Beautiful work, ladies. We're well past that halfway point. Challenge yourself. Set your goal right now. Where do you want to be in a little over a minute? All the way through another set, all the way through your current set, whatever your goal is. Set that intention now and make it happen. Whew. Remember, we're fire hydrants, plank jacks, goblet squats. When in doubt, just keep doing whatever you're doing until you remember. You can always opt to jog in place. Do some burpees. I feel like that's a safe bet in this workout. So funny story. The burpee was created. You've got 5 more seconds. I'll tell the story in a minute. Whew. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Leave you hanging. That's how I keep my online people still here. They're like, dang it, I have to stay for the next set so I can hear the story. All right, we've got rainbow thrusters. We're taking it into the upper body. 10, 2 equals 1. We're going up overhead and back to the shoulder. Up overhead and back to the shoulder. Keeping that core nice and tight. Squeeze that booty. You should feel activity in that top half of your body. Knees stay nice and loose, right? We're pressing back into those heels, lifting up and over. That's 1. You got 10 total, followed by running man to downward dog toe tap. So you're gonna do run, run, lift up into downward dog, tap, tap, back down, run, run, tap, tap, okay? You've got 10 of those. One combo of 2 and 2 is 1. Followed by a straight leg sit-up. An easy one, guys. Straight legs. Weight if you're using it at the chest. We're just lifting straight up into that sit-up. Easier than it looks. All right. Or other, whatever. All right. Ready. 10 of everything. Starting with that rainbow thruster. Let's go. All right. I can talk and do this one. So the burpee was created as a fitness test. If you notice, it's a full range of motion, right? We start with a full extension, coming all the way down through a squat, stepping back into that plank, challenges all of your shoulders, your core, hopping back up, is core strength and thrust, and then you have to come all the way back up into that jump. That's mobility and flexion, okay? It is said by his family that he would be rolling over in his grave if he knew how it was being used today as a cardio exercise, because it was meant to test each body part and full body strength. It was never meant to be forced into one whole movement. So just so you know, the next time you're like, I hate burpees, it's true, they probably hate you too. Of everything. You've got thrusters, followed by that run out, 2 running man, 2 toe taps, on that downward dog. And then that other thing. Oh, the straight leg sit-ups. I know by the end of the workout, this like non-board thing is never a good thing. But unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, I don't know, for the live streamers, I have no way of providing you with an AMRAP. Because if I tried to put the board in front of the screen, it would be backwards. Super. Oh, right. Nice job, ladies. Push all the way through. We're already past that halfway mark. Beautiful. Try to plant those heels on that straight leg sit up. Lift your shoulders up. Try not to crunch through that neck. You got it. Woo! If the straight leg sit up is too much, you can always make it a regular sit up or turn it into a crunch. Straight leg crunches, just lifting as far up as you can get, okay? Remember, there's always a way. You just got to figure out how to make your body do it. One more minute. Right back into those thrusters from your sit-ups. From thrusters, we go into that run out to toe tap. And from there, it's those straight leg sit-ups. Beautiful. Woo, you ducking out on me? See, I knew it. I should have saved the burpee story to the end. Thank you, Sharda. Nice job. We're almost there, ladies. Get her done. And time. Woo! Nice work. Shake it out, stretch it out where you need it. Grab a drink of water. We've got one more set. Woo! So exciting. We're finishing with some cardio. Starting out with those exciting power jacks that you love so much. 5 of them. Otherwise, it's 10 regular jumping jacks or step outs, okay? So you can shorten your time with 5 of those power jacks. Followed by something. Think. Oh, sorry, V-ups. We're gonna come down on the ground. V-up. 10. 2 equals 1 if you're doing straight or single legs, or you can do 10 just straight, whatever, double legs. My brain is seriously broken. I'm so sorry, guys. And then from there, we're gonna take it into crab push-ups. So we're pressing those elbows back towards each other and lowering down. Hip stays really heavy as we lift and lower through those elbows. If you need to lower the hip down, you're just gonna press your elbows down towards the ground. But with everything triceps, we're keeping it nice and tight and narrow, okay? All right, first things first, 5 star jacks or 10 jumping jacks. Second move is those V-ups, followed by your crab push-ups. Ready? Let's go! Yes, you guys look badass. Get it. I'm sorry if your children are in the room, live streamer. Oh. Get it done, ladies. Nice job. Woo. Lift those shoulders up. Protect that neck on all of these ab moves. Don't let that hip bounce as you do those triceps. Really lower down, pressing that hip down. Squeeze your butt. Make sure you're not using it to thrust your way up. That's a whole different class. Nice job, ladies. All the way back to the top. Finish those arms. And then you're into those power jacks. Woo! Get her done. Nice work. Five-star jacks or 10 regular jacks, followed by 10 of those V-ups. If they're double leg, then it's just straight 10. If it's single leg, then it's 10 on each side, followed by 10 of those crab push-ups. Nice work. Woo! Nice job. Yes, we're over halfway. Beautiful, all the way through. Get nice and low into that squat on your star. Yes, and then hit the floor. There we go. Woo. Yes. Check in with that form, tighten through that middle. Make every exercise full body involvement. Press down into those heels. Reset your form with each movement. You're in your final 10 seconds. Pound. Finish it out strong. Woo! Time. Nice job. Yes. Finish out that set. I love it. Grab a drink of water and shake it out. Woo, that's not what I wanted. So close. Woo. How are we feeling? So amazing. That's not what I want either. Here we go. Yeah, if you guys can just bring your stuff up and set it down by the weight rack, that'd be amazing. Woo. Come on. Once you have brought that heart rate down a little bit, whew, into a nice wide stance, we're gonna come down nice and low into a squat. Press those knees back, finding that goddess pose, opening up through the hips, pressing back through the shoulders, finding that breath, doing a quick body scan. Start at your temple, relax through the jaw and neck, shoulders. Check in with your torso, your hips, down through your legs and your knees. Go ahead and plant those hands and bring yourself into a tabletop position. We're gonna go ahead and work some cat-cow, lifting those shoulder blades up, making space between each vertebrae of the spine. Breathe out and breathe in, lower down, sinking that rib cage, lowering those hips. Wag your tail a little bit, rotate through those shoulders. We sure worked them. You can bend the elbows. Breathe out and lift up. Follow your own breath here. Just make sure you're giving yourself at least 2 beats in each direction to really feel that stretch all the way through the back. And when you're ready, come back to a neutral spine. We're gonna drop down onto our elbows, taking the right arm and threading it through, reaching those right fingertips to the left. Finding that nice twist. Breathing as that shoulder reaches down towards the ground. Take a big breath here. And slowly bring yourself back into center. Take that right arm and send it over, or whichever other one. Feeling that nice twist in the spine. Happy detox week, guys. We're almost done. Hopefully you found something that you can stick with for the last 4 days. Or maybe you're like, oh crap, it's detox week? My bad. Today's a great day to start. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, you got like a solid half week right there. Totally fine. Make a green smoothie right now and call it good. Remember that adding water, adding more fruits and vegetables to every meal. Come on back to center. We're gonna come back up into that tabletop, tuck those toes and lift up into downward dog, stretching back through those legs, pedaling out those feet, loosening through the shoulder. And on your next exhale, go ahead and walk your hands back to toes. If you have any questions or concerns, anything that you need help with or want help with in terms of BRIC or nutrition or the workouts, the schedules, please feel free to reach out to any of the coaches. You can leave any questions or concerns you have in the chat here. I do check those after every class. Or you can send information or questions directly to us through Facebook. For my ladies who are here in person, you guys are more than welcome to talk to me before or after class. I can't get away from you, I live here. All right, ladies, have a fantastic rest of your day. It was fun to be here on a Thursday. Nice to see you guys. Have a great week. Oh, hi, Nona. Bye. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.